My brain is now spoiled.
Girdling with his own riff, you know what I mean?
Nobody make fun of me, I'm having a rough month.
And with that, I think we just pulled off a perfect episode.
Welcome to Acquired Taste, a hip-hop podcast hosted by the world's largest rap group, the Antelope Fishermen.
That's
I am
us.
Figure 8. Oh, that
I'm
is
Coda
us.
B.
That's Coda B.
And
Sorry.
I'm Andrew.
No, you're not. Andrew's on the phone with his boyfriend in Jersey.
Yeah, he's gone today. We're one leg short of this three-legged
dog.
horse.
Are you sure I'm not Andrew?
Horse.
How do I know I'm not Andrew?
How
sure?
many legs do
I
horses
know
have?
your dad. That's how.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. All right, you got him. That was
right.
good.
Thanks. Are we done roasting Andrew? Is that enough?
I just want to
bet
say
it'll come up again.
He's John Mulaney from Wish.com. He's John Mulaney that you get when you leave him in the sun and then try and wash him off a little bit in the washing machine. He's I'm just kidding. Honestly, I
NPC
can't-
looking at. No,
he's so nice. Like he's also a handsome fella. I can't even roast him, man. I wish I had his looks.
I've known Andrew for almost 9 years. He's not that nice. He's not always that nice.
I just want to not be here and him to be here so he can roast me because I really want to just let it all out on him. But
Okay, well, go ham this episode,
Okay.
and then just skip a random week.
all right,
and
random intervals throughout the episode. I'm just gonna come in and just
make sure it's a bad reason too, so I can just keep keying Andrew up to just shit on you.
You guys have to be like, oh, every time I roast him. Okay, you gotta give me a
Nobody
lot
make
of
fun of
support.
me. I'm having a rough month.
Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. He said the catchphrase. And I'm
No, it's too early. We're 2 minutes in. There's already a beep. That's a shame, man. I'm a loud man. How do loud people record podcasts? I have a new mic, so I'm figuring it out.
I'm glad you have your own mic now, just because you've always been a loud guy. And
I am a loud guy. It's not my fault. What do I do?
No, you're totally fine. It's just you understand the frustration of recording you now because there's no level that's right for you. I'll record. Well, actually, that's what's interesting. When we do the podcast or just record videos and stuff, you are very loud spoken. But sometimes when you rap, you're I have to turn the gain up a lot. It's you switch between it.
I think it's the Italian, probably.
Yeah.
I grew up in a house of screaming.
Yeah, man.
I guess you did too, but you're not a loud guy at all.
I'm a
No,
silent.
Coda
man.
is quiet.
I'm soft spoken. I think it's my
guess-
vocal cords.
Well,
Something-
I will say this: your parents are at least peaceful a lot of the time. All of the time that I've been around them, my house was loud. Even when we were happy, it was loud.
I mean, your mom is not super, is she's fine, but your dad is super quiet. I remember when we ate food that one time, I was like, what are you saying?
He's a gentleman. He also
I had to be like,
probably
what?
hadn't been drinking a whole lot yet.
He was a gentle.
Speaking of my dad, he wanted specifically to tell young Ned that shit was so hilarious when he did the RFK. He was he was dying. He listened to the whole episode because of that. He said that was the funniest thing he's ever heard.
I sent it to my sister, who actively has a vendetta against RFK, because I think we did great satirical. It's satire's hard right now. I think we did a pretty good job.
You did good. He said the mannerisms were pretty on point.
Well, hey, chat, if you want RFK to come back, let us know. Put it in the comments.
Who else can you do, Ned? Oh, can you do your Obama, or is it too soon?
For our 1 year anniversary, can
Just skip right
we get
past that.
RFK back?
Sure.
How's your Obama?
Not very good.
Let me be clear. Nope.
I spit my energy drink a little bit.
Yeah. I just turned fucking translucent. Okay, it's all right. We're going to keep talking through this. Should we restart? We've had such a good time. For our audio listeners, which is all of you, Figs said his thing stopped recording. But me and Ned are keeping the boat rolling. Boat stop.
Do you want to start in the week, Coda?
Okay. Yeah. Let me pull up in the news while he figures
In the
his
week in the
situation
news. I
out.
don't even know my own bits.
He don't know shit. He's barely in this podcast. Okay. So we got okay, skip that. Today in hip hop history, June 5th, A$AP Rock's birthday, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
We've been talking a lot about him recently. last episode we got to review his album early, which was dope. Next up, the Grammy Museum hosting a hip hop celebration today. You know, I'm glad hip hop's getting love. I'm glad it's being celebrated. That's the reason we do this, because we love it. Yep. Fig said my name for our audio listeners.
Do you know how I should wear this?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that brief pause. We had some technical difficulties. Fig's computer committed sewer slide.
I hate when that happens.
It was shitty.
Yeah. But we're back. Back to the old setup, the old stew in it.
Did you just in it?
Yeah, I edited it. All right, where were we? Hip hop history. That's where we were.
Did we happy birthday?
We did A$AP Rock. Happy birthday. Next up, we got 2 Chainz. Travis Scott released 4 a.m. 2017. Is that a notable album for you guys?
That was a great song.
Oh, it's a song.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I don't know if I remember that a whole lot.
That was a yeah. Me and Tag were bumping the hell out of that back in the day. That whole album.
For our audio listeners, that was my stomach. In the news.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Suge alleges Dre put out a 20K hit on him. 20K is that's not a big hit.
Mm-mm.
I feel like if you're gonna put out a hit, at least put up some cashola.
Wait, did we figure out how to export that thing?
We should still be able to open it. The file, yes.
Okay.
Hey, Fig, you need to be louder. You keep cutting out. You're so quiet. It's not picking you up half the time.
Pop.
There we go.
Is that good?
Yep.
A little bit closer. I just gain a little bit down. It's all right. It's all right. Nothing notable's happened yet other than the death of his computer.
Yeah.
All right. Eminem wins favorite hip hop artist and favorite hip hop album at AMAs.
Yeah, bro beat Drake and Future and Kendrick.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
it's crazy.
His fandom is unmatched to this day. Like,
which album was it? Or was it an album that did it, or was it just?
No, he just got favorite hip hop artist.
He got favorite hip hop album too.
Oh, he did get
for
favorite hip hop.
Death of Slim Shady.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Death of Slim Shady. It was alright. It was alright. We talked about it on the pod already.
Did you like it better than Music to Be Murdered By?
I fucking love Music to Be Murdered By. That's probably in my top 5 for sure. Maybe top 3 Eminem albums.
Yeah,
especially side B. I really like.
I think people give it too much shit. There's a lot of fluff, but
a lot of fluff, a lot of dirtling, if you will. I said the thing.
He did.
Okay. DMX. Oh wait, no, sorry. Reverse. Do the reverse sound effect, Jarvis.
I'm Jarvis.
First Clips album in 15 years, July 11th. Fuck, and I skipped one again. Not Like Us falls. God damn it. Not Like Us falls off. I assume that's off the Hot 100 after 52 consecutive weeks, breaking records. I mean, it had to drop off there eventually, man. It's getting a little bit played out.
52 weeks to the day is kind of crazy.
I mean, that's a huge, accomplishment for him. Yeah, but DMX is to have his third posthumous album release.
Post-death.
Awesome.
Post-death album released. New single, Bring Out the Worst, featuring Joyner Lucas dropped. What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wait, what?
I haven't heard it yet, but
so how does that work?
Like the Pop Smoke album, the estate's
The
putting
estate
together.
is okay.
They're getting post features,
I mean,
50 Cent wasn't on those Pop Smoke songs until after he passed.
I like Joyner Lucas enough to where I'm like, that might be cool. I just don't know about DMX and Joyner Lucas, but
I mean, here's the thing: is like DMX towards the end, especially, it was so hit or miss. Like, there's a lot of stuff that for sure didn't need to come out. But I mean, he had a lot of kids, if it's helping feeding them.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like we've talked about, post-death albums and stuff, and it's usually like if it goes towards the family, if it goes towards something positive, and it also brings like a new audience to it, like I'm all for it. Next up, we got XXX XXX Tentacion and Juice WRLD drop remix to Whoa for Fortnite posthumously.
That's a crazy sentence.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Juice WRLD played Fortnite, and I'm sure X played the fuck out of Fortnite. So I think that's a win for them. Also, it says that they dropped it. As if they had any... I mean, shit.
They had to record it.
They did have to record it. Oh, we got a Trump news. Trump in the news.
Trump commutes Larry Hoover and NBA YoungBoy sentence.
He commutes?
Yeah, he commuted him. They don't got to do him anymore.
Oh.
Larry Hoover, though, he's serving like so many. He commuted him of all of his federal life sentences, but he's still got like 2 life sentences in the state that he can't do anything about. But NBA YoungBoy free.
He's out and about.
Trump does this thing where he frees a bunch of like corrupt politicians and rich white people, and then will also just release a bunch of rappers so that dominates the news. And he's done that for the past decade. So,
okay. I mean,
don't think it's gonna stop. He freed Kodak, freed Lil Wayne. I like seeing the memes
greatest rappers
of NBA YoungBoy saying "fuck Trump" and like the hook of his song just a couple years ago. Thank you, Trump, in his story today.
Yeah, I mean, he's really trying to win over a certain demographic.
Love these people.
he's trying to. I mean, and it's probably working.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Drake becomes first artist to have 10 diamond singles. 10 of them.
Is he new Michael Jackson 100% now?
He might be new Michael Jackson, and we might just have to accept that.
A minor.
This is Drake's world. We're just living in it.
I mean, honestly, what did we? He now has more diamond singles than Michael Jackson.
That's crazy. That makes me want to fucking.
He's
die.
manipulating the charts for sure. There's no way he's not manipulating the charts.
He is the only parallel to Michael Jackson in music we've ever seen. Isn't that crazy?
I wish he was better, but yeah. I never liked Drake.
It's crazy how much Drake shit is like consistently still on the radio. Like they'll do a back-to-back Drake to Not Like Us to he did not even Hotline Bling, like his
God's
early
plan.
Shit, him like Wayne and everything.
Oh, to be honest, that stuff's a little bit better.
No, and I don't mind like listening to that stuff. Like I don't even hate Drake as an artist. Like
no,
more just as like
maybe just the most dirtling for that famous of a person ever.
He's just an actor, man. Like you see these interviews of him or like these recordings of him behind the scenes, and like he's just he's playing a persona of this like he's not catching bodies.
His Anita Max Sweeney.
He's a Nickelodeon star. He's Jake Paul of rapping. I'll say he's Logan Paul of rapping. At least Logan Paul though is in the WWE. He's kind of redeeming himself a little bit. ASAP Rocky shuts down rumors of Young Thug collab. He shut that down.
Yeah, he did. I feel like we reported that collab album last week and immediately
we had to backtrack. Sorry guys, actually it's not happening.
That's the end of In the News.
Yeah, we sniped through that. Ned, do you have anything to say?
Pumpernickel.
All right, moving on.
He was fighting a Kit Kat boy.
All right, next up we're moving on to ranking
top 5 hip hop labels.
My least favorite part of this podcast. Yeah, top 5 hip hop labels. Fig's going first. I've decided he's going first because I didn't put down 5.
Coming in at number 5. Oh. I got Cash Money. I honestly think it's kind of a poo label, and it had a 70% failure rate. But to have Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj as like your 3-headed goat is insane. I can't deny that. That's an ungodly amount of records sold. Number 4, I got Def Jam. Probably wouldn't have hip hop the way we do now without Def Jam. Number 3, I got The Rock. Just quality. Even the stuff that nobody like the underground stuff that came out, it was good, man. And not everybody is still signed to them, but if you look at the entire catalog of people, it's kind of crazy. Number 2, I'm going to put Aftermath. I'm not gonna put Shady because Aftermath is like the parent of Shady, and it's a bit bigger. There's a bit more that's signed to it. If you include Aftermath, you got Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, things of this nature.
Okay.
And at number 1, I put TDE. They never missed.
Oh, that's great. I'm stealing that. Cool.
Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Absol, SZA, Doshi. It's they make stars.
Is that Top Dog Entertainment?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my list.
It's a good list, and I'm gonna steal 2 of them.
Okay.
I had where's I put Death Row.
Okay.
I put Shady Records.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal Aftermath. I'm gonna steal TDE. I literally did this like 2 seconds before we started recording, and so I don't have anything.
That a boy.
Yeah, you know me.
I had a good list.
That's what I do. You have a good list.
You have a good list.
I don't know. Atlantic Records. That's not a label. That's
a label. It's just a huge
label?
parent
Okay,
label. It's not like a
huge
tiny
parent company.
little hip hop label.
Yeah, it's
Not that any of these are tiny, but you know what I mean in comparison to Interscope.
It's an over encompassing.
Yeah, Interscope like owns Shady and Aftermath.
It's like
and all
Disney
those shit.
owning fucking Marvel.
Yeah.
Like you're saying,
Yeah,
Disney's
yeah.
the best.
Did you not say 5?
Huh?
You said TDE. You said
Shady Records, Death Row,
Aftermath.
and then this is another just all-encompassing one. Sony Records. They own several fucking
Yeah, they do.
several like massive. They own fucking Eminem's label, don't they?
Universal.
Universal. Okay.
UMG.
Okay. Well, that's it for me. You know what? I like Spider-Man. That's where I'm at. I did not prepare. I'm sorry for our audio listeners, which is all of you. I didn't come prepared today. We're recording this a day early. Actually, we're recording this the day it comes out. So scratch that. Like as we always do.
Yeah, we totally didn't have an interview lined up. Lose Andrew right before.
Yeah. Like we could have just done this tomorrow because we didn't have the interview. We could have, which we didn't because it's the same day that this comes out.
Why didn't anyone bring that? Why didn't we?
I don't know.
That didn't even cross my mind.
We're too deep in this now. We have a whole podcast already.
How long are we?
17 minutes in. Like, it's too late to turn around. It's too late to apologize.
Okay. Well, you should apologize for that.
It's too late.
You mean Ryan Seacrest? Can we talk about that for a second? We were playing...
It's like anything to give me longer before I have to rank hip-hop labels.
No, I already got him.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Actually, no, I'm interjecting because this episode's not gonna be that long.
This episode's a mess.
We were playing this game called Repo, which it's not important. Go watch the videos on our YouTube channel.
You know what Repo is.
And
at this point.
I fumbled. Like this is just shows my age so much. I was like, guys, we're in sync, kind of like the band. I was like, can I be Ryan Seacrest? I said that. They were like, what are you talking about?
We were laughing.
That's not a person. I was like, oh, I meant Justin Timberlake. They're like, also not an NSYNC.
No.
And I was like, oh fuck. So it was just a really funny moment for me. Also embarrassing. Arcadia made a reel about it. I refuse to collaborate on that reel.
It's such a well-made reel.
It's so funny.
Shout out Arcadia.
The greatest producer.
Fig, make a clip where we're talking about how Coda's embarrassed about it, and then cut to the reel and co-post it to all platforms so it makes a return.
I'll collaborate on this post because I'm explain. Actually, I didn't explain myself. There's no need to explain myself.
You're young. You're a child. You're a baby.
I'm an infant.
My
nuts haven't dropped yet. That's all I'll say on this matter. Ned,
get that list out.
Oh, talking about my balls now. All right.
Sure. I mean, we can go into that.
No,
we got all night.
Low hanging fruit. So I'm gonna start at number 1. It's Def Jam. Def Jam's awesome. That was like the first one that came to mind. That was the only one that honestly came to mind. And then probably honestly like Rockefeller, just because Jay-Z's dope. Then probably honestly Shady Records, just because the man. Then probably Top Dog, TDE, honestly.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
It's hard not to like them.
And then Death Row Records has some weird stuff behind it. I think it's interesting.
Snoop Dogg re-owns it now.
Yeah. So I'll put Death Row Records. And then
Okay.
honestly,
Honestly.
Aftermath
because-
Entertainment, because Dr. Dre, I think he founded it, right? Yeah, he did.
Yep. I put Aftermath on mine.
Oh, did you?
So go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and that
stole
would
them.
probably be my top 5. But definitely Def Jam is the best. I remember seeing
think-
like that Def Jam logo when I was like young, being like, "What is that?"
Yeah, it's part of the reason we have hip hop the way we do. The LL
Yeah.
Cool J, the Beastie Boys, the all of that shit.
For the
Was it
audio
the first?
listeners,
Oh, it's one
Which
of
is
those
all of
records.
which is everyone. Fig puts so much effort into making this thing every week. Just like it's a sheet of everything that we're gonna cover on the podcast. Like I couldn't be more prepared.
Oh, it's got 2 Chainz.
And almost
Wiz
every
Khalifa.
time I forget the top 5 ranking, and I have to do it last minute. I'm like, fuck. Like I read everything. I'm like, oh, like I do the album club. I do everything. I do all that, and then the top 5 somehow I skim over every time.
Oh, and then I guess my what's the not the honorable mention? Do Columbia, because Columbia just does a ton of music. I didn't even realize they did hip hop stuff. I thought they just did like rock.
To be honest, my honorable mention would be Dreamville,
oh fuck.
Shady. I didn't have Shady in my list. I just feel like they fumbled a lot of artists, but they obviously had a lot of stuff that fundamentally molded me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Columbia way higher. Shady Records can go in my honorable mention because I only think of Eminem. So I'm gonna put
You don't think
Columbia
of
in
50
there.
Cent?
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. But I'm gonna put Columbia in there because there's a ton
Yellow
of-
Wolf?
Did you see he
met
just played
West
here?
Side Boogie.
Oh yeah.
I did not realize he played here the other day.
Yeah, Yellow Wolf played here the other day and brought his son out and said, "Hey, my son's a fashion designer and he lives here now and he works at Nordstrom downtown."
What? Wow, that's kind of shitty
Crazy.
to say.
There's such a funny picture that we
Yeah,
have
those
of
kids
Young
gonna get
Ned
stalked.
when we all met West Side Boogie. Of like, there's one where he's just like, just so cool, just like posed up like West Side Boogie, and then there's another one where Ned's like, like he just has a shit-eating grin on his face, and then West Side Boogie is just like side-eyeing him. It shit was so funny.
What's the yeah, fuck. The positions we've put Ned in.
I love Ned so much, man. He's a staple.
The stapler. There's a picture of me with Yellow Wolf sitting on the dresser upstairs.
Awesome.
I look homeless because I was.
Fuck.
Hey, I was 16. I ain't ashamed of it.
That's all right, man.
You can suck these homeless balls.
You can be homeless.
Album club time.
This week, we listened to Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy.
Which made it to our list because it was in Today in Hip Hop History a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so we went and threw it on there.
Yeah, because it's like a really pivotal hip hop album. I'm gonna read the little paragraph that normally Andrew's contest would read.
You guys remember Andrew?
John Mulaney.
He's just off somewhere just snowboarding right now like a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, he's such a tool, bro. He's like, I snowboard and
Oh, look at me. I went to college. Son of a bitch. You have friends? You're not allowed to have friends. We have a
Your
podcast.
mom went to college.
test tube ass dad, fucking John Mulaney, Kmart. Okay. Fear of a Black Planet is the third studio album by American hip hop group Public Enemy. It was released on April 10th, 1990 by Def Jam Recordings and Columbia Records and produced by the group's production team, The Bomb Squad, who expanded on the sample layered sound of Public Enemy's previous album, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Having fulfilled their initial creative ambitions with that album, the group aspired to create what lead rapper Chuck D called a deep and complex album. Their songwriting was partly inspired by the controversy surrounding member Professor Griff's anti-Semitic public comments and his consequent dismissal from the group in 1989.
Whoop-de-doo, Fig. You can read. We get it.
Oh. You took offense to me reading well?
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, man.
That's insecurity.
I know.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm just projecting, man.
Coda, go first.
Okay. So I listened to this on my way to work and then on my way back. This album's pretty great, and just for like how much, like Fig said, it was pretty pivotal album. God damn, I can't even think words, let alone read them.
I can't even think words.
But regardless, yeah, I really love the amount of snippets and samples, like the radio clips, the commercials, whether like, you know, all the little sketches of them talking. You know, it's just about like the inequality or just like the, you know, the shit way what the Jarvis got that. The things. Let me breathe for a second.
I'll cut it.
He needs to collect
Please cut
himself.
Give yourself.
I also didn't write anything down because I was like, I got this, bro. I was like, I'm gonna fucking just. No, but it really just speaks to like that time period of how things were, you know. And I love hearing like the little like the radio snippets of, you know, being like of hearing people calling in on the radio for like the first few songs, being like, oh, I went to a Beastie Boys concert, and then this what they're saying is crude. This is disgusting and everything, and then, you know, them calling in, being like, this is what we're going through. How are you just gonna dismiss this? Like, but overall, the album itself, the production is pretty cool. Like all the weird sampling, and actually a lot of things I noticed listening to this like have been sampled from this album specifically. Like there's a lot of just little sounds that you'll hear in other albums, other songs. Overall, like this is not. I mean, this I'm fucking young, so like this isn't the type of music I listen to at all. But the message overall, like, just speaks for itself. Like it's a very good album. I don't know if I would listen to it just because, I don't know, it's just not for me. Like this style, this older hip hop is just not really something that I'm just putting on to listen to. But as an album, I can understand how good it is. Overall, yeah, I'll probably give it. I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 13 Yoda Bees.
Ned?
All right. So I actually ended up, me and Fig actually listened to this one together. I listened to a bit of it again when I got home, when I was taking a nap. I just listened to the songs I liked. The ones I was like, okay, these songs I like caught me. I'm going to listen to them again and like absorb it a little bit more, because we were doing stuff while we listened to it. The songs that are good on the album are really good, honestly. Like Fear of a Black Planet's great. Burn Hollywood Burn is good. What is it? Is it B-Side Wins Again? I actually liked. I don't know if it was that one. Yes. And there was one more. Oh, that Fight the Power, obviously. That song's... I love that song. But my God, is there a lot of dirtling on this album? There it is. There's a lot of stuff on here that's just like... I like the ideas of stuff, like what they're trying to say and talk about, especially like probably at the time it was pretty... I mean, you had NWA and all that, those other groups doing stuff, but I think NWA...
This was like way more political.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think...
This isn't gangster rap, but it had a similar sound.
Yeah. If it was a little shorter, because it's an hour and 3 minutes, if it was like 40 minutes, I'd probably like it a lot more. But there's just parts that's like, what's going on here? This is a 5-minute song of just like, what the like that same noise over and over again, or Flava Flav, just like, I don't know. It was, it's all right.
What songs did you like?
Fight the Power, Fear of a Black Planet, Burn Hollywood Burn.
So you did like the Ice Cube one?
Yeah, I did. Is it one of the first songs? I don't remember which one it was. Oh, Welcome to Torah Dome is good. Also, looking at it on the Facebook, or not Facebook, Jesus, YouTube Music, it doesn't have like many views at all. It's crazy how little these songs are listened to.
Well,
like,
you also got to think like they existed for 20 years before
Yeah.
streaming.
Whoa.
Right. Who the fuck
Hello?
just joined?
Hello.
What's happening? Oh shit!
Is it Test Tube Baby himself?
Look,
Oh,
who
well, that's
decided
an
to
introduction.
show up.
Sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry.
I gotta be honest, Andrew. We went the fuck in on you for absolutely no reason.
I
For
mean,
like
it's,
the whole time.
it's probably fair.
You
There,
came in at a perfect time.
no,
yeah,
no.
we just got to album club.
Oh, hey, look at that.
It's been a mess,
That sounds about right.
My computer crashed like 7 minutes in, and I had to switch over to Coda's thing, and I don't even know how we're gonna get the audio. It's going great. It's going really good.
It's a good episode.
Cool. Well, I'm happy
Ned.
to barge in on it then.
To be honest, it's a perfect episode. It just hasn't finished yet.
They all
It's
are
the best
perfect.
episode. I love it.
The greatest episode.
Give it a score, Nedley.
I'm gonna give it an 8. This is since we're not doing over under, I can actually do an 8. I'm gonna do an 8. It's got songs that are good, and I'm like, these are like good, like timeless songs. But my God, does it have a lot on it that's just meh, dirtle.
Yeah, it was like the first few songs definitely were like, I just didn't want to give it a low score because like I can't really
'Cause we're
enjoy
white?
songs. Yeah, like I can't enjoy
It feels
songs
wrong.
from this period that much. Like just because things have changed so much, but at the same time, like I understand the impact this album has and everything.
And
So,
I
like,
think that needs to be stated. Like,
Yeah.
we are white, and critiquing this album feels weird
yeah.
in
So
a
I'm
way.
not gonna
but
give it
it's-
like it's a no from me, dog.
But like, as it's the point of this podcast is to open up a dialogue
Yeah.
between four people at the end of the day to, I'm coding to dig deep
I don't think you can fumble as hard as I've fumbled so far this episode.
into my computer's the one that crashed. We can dig deep into albums that we should probably listen to, just for out of respect. And this is kind of one of those.
Sure.
I'll go next. I'm already kind of
Yeah, run it.
To me, this is like the 1990 To Pimp a Butterfly. It's like very heavy in its concept, very, very much like of its time. And if you just read the track list, like if you just read it all the way down, like you can get the point of the album.
Yeah.
Like it is very, very, this is what this is. And even the title is cool. And I agree with Ned. I think 911 as a joke was okay. Reminded me of Fuck the Police. Burn Hollywood Burn is great. Power to the People was cool. Fear of a Black Planet was good. The one with Ice Cube. Fight the Power, obviously. Yeah, and there was some like really interesting wordplay and creative stuff. I think Chuck D is a really good rapper. Flavor Flav does exist. And
He does.
it's just they're really, really long, and like it for its time especially, man, what a ballsy fucking album. And it is coherent and it is cohesive. But it's an hour and 7 minutes of it feels like you're at a 1989 fucking party in Brooklyn. It's just, we're so far removed from this kind of music, but it is super interesting to hear.
For sure.
Where a lot of stuff that exists now comes from. And I think we say that every time we listen to an old ass hip hop album.
Yeah.
But I would say more so than sonically in theme and concepts and some of their interesting thing. Like the one track we can't say the title of, me and Lai, he was here, had a discussion of whether that was supposed to be a homonym with answering machine because of the thing that played at the end. Like there was just a bunch of little stuff like that we could have that kind of barbershop hip hop conversation about. So It is really cool. It is for sure. We are not the audience for it. I am going to give it a 8.25 just to say I was less racist than Young Ned.
Wow.
Yeah, I really wanted to just brown nose, I really just had to just, I'm like, I'm going to have to give it a higher score than all of them.
Welcome to the podcast.
Podcast. What is in the air?
Welcome to the podcast, Andrew. Nobody has called you a cunt in the last 20
Goddamn
minutes.
frogs are turning red.
I have a feeling that's a lie.
Don't listen to this.
Yeah, you can just skip this episode. Don't listen to it.
Man.
It's okay. I don't listen to it anyway.
This is my last one.
I don't want to.
I can't even make it to 50.
Did you keep your job, Coda?
Dude, I kept my job.
He's manager.
yeah.
He owns the building. now.
Everyone was, they respected me for
They
it.
respected him.
He bought the business.
No, it was. I still have
Metro.
my job. Everyone was like very much on my side.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, you definitely like you should have called the cops on that lady.
They're like, how hard did you hit her?
It's not that.
They flip the cops
Travis
are like,
cut
wait,
that.
you didn't hit her?
That's the second week I've made that joke.
I know.
I think I cut it out of the last episode.
I hope she's a taste bud and she finds out that I was the one that called her. There's no way. There's no way she's a taste bud.
Don't you know who he is? I haven't
Come
posted
on,
that
this is
clip
your
yet.
friend.
I have that as a clip.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't send that one to the group chat, but I made that specific clip where Coda tells the story of him getting fired. I pulled clips from me and Coda's music video, so it flashes back and forth when we're talking, and then I downloaded John Mulaney footage.
No, you did send that. You did send that to the
Okay.
group chat, and I was
Yeah, I saw it.
it's Coda talking for so long, and then John Mulaney pops up as my voice pops in, and I'm just like, God damn it, this motherfucker.
I know. I remember you sent it because it was very up close in my nose.
Yeah, it was a lot of Coda.
I'm a bit insecure of my face.
I like how every time I cackled, I tried to make myself pop it in real quick.
It's good though. It's good stuff. You know what can I say?
Don't make fun of me. Okay, Andrew.
My brain is
Dude,
now spoiled.
am I?
And that stand, like I've never stood by that statement more.
Than this past 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Do I get to give an opinion, or am I just banished from the show now?
Hey, buddy.
No. Yeah,
if
you
you're
have to be
recording,
racist too.
Yeah, you
Okay,
gotta
good.
pull up.
Okay. I feel like
I gave it a
my
higher score than Ned.
But
hey, look at you, less racist. By 0.25.
I didn't know there was like a measurable scale for racism, but we found it.
It's the Coda B
Baker's
scale.
Dozen scale.
You know me. I prefer the Beastie Boys.
and I'm Kanye West.
Fuck. God damn it. All right, Andrew.
This is great.
The floor is actually yours now.
All right. I feel like my biggest takeaway, it felt really like chaotic. There was like, moments of good rapping, and like the kind of like real DJ set, like record scratching, like elements of the beats were cool at times, but it's just like, I don't know, it's a lot. And like, at times it almost like doesn't even feel like music to an extent. Like I think Fig, you said it feels like you're at a party. I feel like that's very much what it has, of just like somebody on a DJ's table mixing stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, like literally with the party happening.
Yeah.
Like you can hear.
Like you,
Right.
it just and like that makes sense from like the roots of hip hop, and like this is early on and stuff. So, and like especially like New York and whatnot, and so it makes sense. But it was a lot. That said, I do think Chuck D has like like aggressive and I don't know, almost like urgent delivery, and I think that helps like really deliver the message. It can, considering there's a lot of like political and racial and like social themes and commentary, and so I think it like really fits that like message and that kind of like sound they're looking to achieve. But it's just, I don't know. It's a lot. Like, I feel like I kept thinking that throughout the album. It's just like, this is a lot. I think Flava Flav does provide like some good positive energy and almost like comedic value that like, it contrasts like the heavy topics and theme of the album. But yeah, I feel like for that reason, I did like the song where it was like I think it was "Do Nuttin' For You, Man," the song that's just him rapping. But at the same time, I feel like there wasn't a lot of like variety. Like a lot of the songs kind of sounded the same. The beats were pretty similar. Like the style of rapping, just like the overall sound of it was very similar throughout, I think. Yeah, I think my favorite songs were "Burn Hollywood Burn." Like I said, "Can't Do Nothing For You, Man" was fun. And then I think Fight the Power, was cool too. I think it's both an important and iconic track in hip hop history. And like, I don't know if I've heard it ever in the context of the album, because I doubt I've listened to this before this. So hearing it kind of within the context was cool.
Can I make a side note?
What?
I love that it's at the end. Fight the Power. I love that it's at the end of the album. Sorry.
Yeah,
I do too.
No, I think that it's a very like good summary of the album as a whole. So I think it's the perfect like outro song. But yeah, anyway, I think the kind of overall thing I say is it just felt very chaotic, and it was like almost tough to listen to at points. And kind of, as you guys alluded to a little bit, I think Public Enemy is somebody, or as a group, and is something that any hip hop fan should know about and kind of like dive into their music to some extent. But at the same time, I don't think, at least from this album, any of the songs really like are going to be something you go back and listen to or put in a playlist. Or
I just think our generation came up on such different music that
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to resonate with it.
yeah, I mean
Like,
this
as much.
album's like what 35 years old at this point. Like it's a completely different era of
Yeah.
just
none of
how
us were
music.
alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Hip hop from like, it's only been like 50 years.
Yeah.
So this was like at the fucking
You know,
Very
it's only
beginning.
15 years in.
yeah.
And I will say, like, I think people don't give music this type of lens that they do other forms of art. Like, you could just watch a TV show once and it'd have been fantastic and you loved it and told all your friends about it, but that's it. You know what I mean? Music doesn't get to just be a painting you saw in a museum. Like, if I went to the theater and watched this album, I might not buy the DVD and sit blah, 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 but I don't feel like I wasted my time.
No.
You know what I mean?
This-
like, it's... Go ahead.
It feels like a protest that was like caught on recording.
Yes. And that's why I liked Fight the Power being at the end. It's funny
Yeah.
Ned said that, because it did feel like a protest of people. Like, it's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, it's not something I feel like musically, I don't think it's very good. But I think the message of it and the way it is kind of a way of like looking back at hip hop history and being able to see how the music has evolved is what I enjoyed the most out of it. And I'm probably going to give it honestly about the same. I'm going to go ahead and just say an 8. It feels the right spot for it, I guess. I think musically, if I'm just looking at it as music, I'd probably put it at like a 6. But I think because of the historical impact and like the seriousness of it and the place it has, not only in hip hop history, but just like in society's like history and like American history, I think it's very important. And I think that kind of adds to the score.
That's I understand. I get that too. Like the only
Hey,
I
man,
would have
us youngins got it.
I probably would have given it like musically, because I actually did enjoy it musically. Like it's like a fun listen to, like when you're driving. Like I liked the record scratch. I liked all like the DJ type feeling of it. Like it was like a fun album. Like I probably would have given it a lower score, like just based off of musically, like just like how it sounded to me. But yeah, like you said, like I feel like I can't go that like super low.
Yeah.
Damn it, now I look like a fuckhead because I gave it the 10 off rip.
I think
No, I was
20.
gonna say, hey man, us youngins got it. We gave it the highest score. I tried to align with you as a young
you tried
person.
to align with me.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, we understand it. We're kind of
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
guys-
both gave it above
guys are
8.
so
Us
woke.
as the young ones.
Dude, we're
so
so
woke.
freaking woke. Also, another thing I wanted to say too is like one of the snippets was like, when dude's calling in on the radio and being like,
I did like that.
this. Well, he's. I just think it's funny how like politics have shifted since then. Like what's how being liberal then is different than being liberal now. Like basically calling in on the radio, being like, oh, not like you as a white liberal, whatever. Like you don't understand what it's like, and then now it being like kind of like the polar opposite of things. I just think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, history repeats itself.
We're
We're into the 40s
We're
right
gonna
now.
switch. It's gonna be honestly. I'm waiting for the nuke. I want Fallout.
Did you see Big DT say, and you can't say the N-word, there's one very bad N-word. Nuclear. There's
It's gonna
one really
happen.
bad.
Oh,
one.
that's
and
the
guess what?
that's the one bad
I've
one.
been digging a bunker under our house. That's why the house is at a slant.
Somebody asked me what I would do with all the money if this goes away. I was like, I would buy a place that I could build longevity is what I'm going for. I'm building a bunker, 40-year bunker. After that, let me go.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot. The more we do this podcast,
We know.
the more I realize,
We-
it's kind of dawning on me. I'm kind of an idiot.
I think
Why
you're
didn't no
getting
one tell
smarter
me?
throughout.
I don't think so. I think I'm losing it, man.
I'm pretty sure I'm progressively getting stupider.
Yeah.
I honestly, I wouldn't doubt that this is the cause. That's the sacrifice we make for all of our taste buds.
Yeah,
it's
look
like
at
our
what we
one
do for
true
you.
ring. We're slowly losing our goddamn
I feel
gourds.
like there's a handful of episodes where I'm like, dude, I was on this episode. And then there's a truckload where I'm like, I probably should have sat this one out. I probably should have taken 5.
You've been pretty funny this one.
I try to make up for it with my sense
Well,
of humor.
yeah, because
And
you
I
guys bullied me for the first 20 minutes, apparently.
I know, it's so funny. I was like, oh, look at you, Andrew, went to college. And then I proceeded to fail like a sentence I stopped talking for 30 seconds because I was like, I had to compose myself. I was like, maybe he made it out all right.
No, yeah, we should.
Maybe he's on the. Yeah, I got the shit.
I
under the
literally
stick.
right before we started, I was like, "Are we not going to shit on Andrew? We don't have to." And Coda was like, "I think we absolutely have to. It's what it's for." And I was like, "Sick. Welcome to Acquired Taste. Andrew's a fucking cunt."
Jesus. Look,
And,
I was
sorry.
so prepared to not say a single thing.
it's good fun. And
Yeah,
when I'm
it's all
gone,
good fun.
I expect nothing less than pure hatred for
Well,
you
Yeah,
guys.
we literally before talked about it. I was like, Coda, you got to let me know when you're missing an episode and make it for a terrible reason. And I'm going to do nothing but set Andrew up to shit on you for the entire one.
Yeah.
Even though I've shit on you too this whole time.
Look,
That's a good time.
I probably deserved it. We have a schedule on this, and I said fuck the schedule.
When
pretty
Fig's gone, I'm
understanding
just
here.
like, he's dead. That's what Fig gets. I'm like, he's deceased.
he's dead
We're
to me.
continuing in his honor.
I appreciate Dead.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
Song submission, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
Andrew
song-
didn't get to hear this.
The songs I listened to.
The songs that you absolutely didn't hear. We had this week the Real Pain Stash. Coda?
Yeah, I'll go in on this one a little bit. I enjoyed this one because I've heard Payne comes to a lot of our shows, and we're got a lot of mutual friends and stuff. But out of all the songs that he performs, I actually like this. I think this is one of his better choruses.
I think this is one of his best hooks.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I was
also
going to say. Yeah.
overall quality of it, it was mixed really well. I don't know if his brother Jordan did it or if he went to a different studio, but I was like, either way, hats off to whoever mixed that. I thought it sounded
Yeah.
pretty good
It
quality.
sounded really good.
The only thing is, and this is not on him, this is just kind of like PSA to everyone. I think we've had enough of the deepened vocals. I think it's a little bit outplayed.
Yeah,
I'm not
we've
saying
done
it's
it.
bad.
We've done it. We still do it.
I still layer it, but it never.
But yeah, when
sometimes
it
just
happens
doesn't
for a
sound
long
good.
period of time, I'm always like,
Yeah,
here we go.
I'll do it for a word to enhance something.
And it's you know whose fault it is? Mac Miller's.
Yeah, man.
It's just
It
his
really
fault.
is. But other than that, song's good. I enjoyed it.
Ned?
I liked it. I've heard him perform it live a few times. It's a good song. I've never heard it through headphones. There was a few things I liked. His ad libs. I like that they panned back and forth in the headphones. I thought that was actually super slick. I was like, all right, okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I forgot about that.
There's
I like when songs do that.
really nitpicky things. There's at one point is where he slides into a rhyme was a little strange. I don't even remember where it was, but it's a good sound. Production wise, good, great song. The hook's good. I like it. The only thing I will say about you, and this isn't even your song, when you're performing, dance around a little bit, have some more fun. I think you guys like to just stand around and walk around a little bit. Fucking
Do a little
let
dance.
loose, man. Your songs are
Yeah,
great.
your songs are
Your songs are great. I really like
They're
you
good,
guys.
Good show songs, good
Yeah,
smoking weed songs.
you and Tony Smoker. I think both your guys' stuff is good. And shit, I booked you guys for the. I think you guys are good. But yeah, just dance around a little bit, make some jokes, pull out your pee, something.
Don't do that.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. We probably won't invite you back if you do that. And I didn't think you were gonna do that. I don't know why Ned said that.
I don't know.
We're gonna move on to the Fish song.
Yeah, we're gonna shit on. Well, I'm gonna shit on you guys.
Well, this week we have Love Your Shape, Fig, Jimbo, and Dirty Black. We're gonna play a clip of that right.
In the mattress, they're looking at you like, Damn, girl, baby, you got cake. 1,000 curves compliment your shape. Pageant winner, mix up your state.
Love your shape, I love your shape. And when I am around you, it make me feel so great. Love your shape.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we are. We sure are.
Coda, go ahead. Shit.
He's
Take
like,
a poopy.
Man, I've just been going first. Actually, for what this song is, it makes me uncomfy hearing Jimbo rap like this sometimes. I just
Love your shape.
I just know he's a freak in the sheets, and I don't like to picture that.
You know he's got a thumb in the butt.
Yeah, I just know he's doing things that would scar me. I like Fig's.
Coda had like a Vietnam flashback
Yeah,
for a
I had a
second. I
little
saw
bit
his
of
brain go,
PTSD.
dear Lord, what is he doing?
No, but I think I like Fig. I like your part the best. Not
Thanks,
to
man.
not to glaze, but
Not to glaze.
I like the she's screaming, it's figure eight, so
yeah. I mean, it's I don't. I
that's
mean,
a play on my catchphrase.
I'm sure this was recorded in the garage
Oh,
somewhere,
I get it.
and I'm sure it was mixed by Jimbus himself.
It was mixed by Jimbo's part was mixed by Jimbo. Dirty's part was mixed by
Okay.
Dirty.
Yeah,
My part was
I mean,
mixed
I
by
always
Ellis.
like Dirty too. Like his,
Dirty's verse is fucking funny.
I know he's
Thick as porridge. I'm enormous.
every time I hear him, man, he does some interesting stuff.
Thick as porridge. I'm enormous.
I could. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I actually wasn't gonna shit on it. I don't really have anything bad to say about
Ned,
it.
you gonna
It's just
shit on it?
It's just a funny song. Like,
I mean, it's
hearing Jimbo rap like this.
If we're talking like production, the beat's actually not bad. I like
The beat is Anthony Rodriguez. He sent in a song like 5-6 weeks ago. We had it.
Oh,
and
okay.
we all really, really liked it.
I like the beat.
Yeah.
Jimbo's voice, like the audio is weird. I don't know if it was just because what
He mixed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has like a weird
Yeah, he's got
sound.
old school
his
shit.
audio is so quiet. And yeah, it's weird.
It's that old school hip hop type. We have a silly concept and we are committed
Yeah,
to it. Because
there's some bars that made me chuckle for sure. I was like, all right, that's funny.
Dirty Black made me laugh the most.
Yeah, I was gonna say his stuff's actually fun. Your verse is by far the best in the song. That was like, oh, but even just like production wise, your voice sounded really good.
You're not a square little bitch. You're like a motherfucking hourglass.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And the
That's
song
fun.
say, yeah, it's fun.
I like hearing younger Fig.
Younger.
I feel like you
Young-
just sound so
young
much
Fig.
different now that it's a treat.
Yep, young fig. All right, and that
but yeah.
brings us to General Scush.
General Scush.
I have some General Scush stuff.
I was gonna say, we got any updates? What's going on?
Okay, I have a little list.
Okay,
Do you? Okay, we don't. How much? How
run
deep
it.
are we?
We're
Okay.
52 minutes.
Sydney Sweeney Bathwater. So
God damn it.
Take my card.
Fucking
Did you see that?
freaks. Does it have free shipping?
yeah, they're
Fucking
like
disgusting.
$590.
I'll
a
take
bar.
all of them.
It's gonna be good for your pores.
Don't tell me what's in it. I'll take 15 more of them. Have you seen
Did
that
you guys-
video?
Yeah.
Did you see Charmin retweet it?
No.
So Charmin, the toilet paper company, goes, Sydney, DM us. We have an idea.
Oh no.
That is crazy,
Bro, marketing teams are unhinged right now. It's
Yeah.
fucking the Duolingo owl, bro. All right, let's. I got Peppa the Pig just turned 21.
Peppa the Pig can get turned.
The show, or
I
like,
was gonna say,
Peppa the Pig
I don't
takes
know.
some
I just keep
baited.
seeing everywhere that Peppa the Pig's 21 now, and like
you also
Peppa
know
the
that she's
Pig
6
made
feet
a
tall?
tweet saying she was 21. I did not know she's 6 feet tall.
if you look up her height, it says she's 6 feet tall. I think. I don't know if they changed it finally.
Damn.
The pig. okay, hold on. Let me get through it.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, this note just says, okay. This note says cocaine Andrew face. That's what this note is.
Excuse me.
What?
Ned reminded me of the time in my very serious battle with drug addiction, when we used to do cocaine off of pictures of young Andrew.
Yeah, that's, good
That's
times.
fucking hilarious.
I
We did
remember
it
you
for like
talking
3 years until it fell and shattered one day, and we were like, "Damn, that's the end." Everybody licked the glass a little bit.
Oh, man. Every flat surface, man, it's in danger when you're
It's
doing
not
this.
safe.
It's not safe, man.
You were always with us. I just want to let you know that.
Speaking
Oh,
of
good.
Fig, what the fuck happened to you today? You want to shit on Meta?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
so
in.
I made a 5-year sobriety celebration post. I've been 5 years off the pills and the cocaine and the lean and the acid and the mushroom and the molly and anything that I could gobble. And I thanks, man. I made a post celebrating that on Instagram, and then Instagram messaged me and saying, "Hey, we removed one of the pictures. I made one. There was 5 pictures, one from each year of no drugs, and they were like, we removed a picture because you had drugs in it, and we limited your account, so I can't comment on stuff, I can't message people, and I can't pay for advertising till August, and I can't collect money on memberships or ad revenue anymore." And I appealed it, and they were like, "Nope, it's drugs in the picture." It's literally a picture of me in a Care Bear shirt sitting in a car on my phone.
I was gonna say it literally was not drugs.
So you know what this means? There's an acquired taste hater who fucking reported your thing because they're like,
It might just be a me hater.
I hate this guy.
I don't know that they hate the
I know.
pod.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to loop it in.
You guys all wanted to go to war with me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I'm here with you. Like, we're in this together. But yeah, some
You
dick-
Don't Know by Shady Records starts
'cause
playing.
There's no way Instagram is just like auto detecting a Care Bear shirt and being like, this guy's fucking on drugs.
It's crazy to me. Like and the fact that the appeal got denied in like 2 seconds. I wrote a letter to the oversight board or whatever the fuck that you could do. So we'll see. But like, I'm going to be told they're also going to just hide my posts now. I assume.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah.
shadow banned.
You'll be shadow banned.
Fucked. And what the fuck did yeah.
It's pretty bad timing too. Not
Yeah,
that it would
as
not
the
that it would ever
albums.
be good timing, but
No, but if it happened a year ago, I didn't have a ton to push.
yeah.
Album done. We can generally discuss my album's done. 100%.
Hey, so Fig won't be posting about that as much on social media, so go check it out when it's out.
Follow me on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube because apparently that's where I live now.
We're here.
Oh, I have the pitch. You guys ready for this pitch?
The pitch.
I've had this pitch for like 5 weeks now, I feel like, and I keep forgetting.
Let's hear it.
If someone doesn't send their files and I have to ask, it's $1 in the taste jar. We're going to make a taste jar. Me and Coda are going to decorate it, and we'll see how much by our 2nd anniversary we saved up to have like a pizza party or something.
It's gonna be nothing. Now that it's a thing, it's gonna be empty. I
Well,
pay
that
you
would
money.
be great. That would
I
be
wouldn't-
fantastic, Ned. I wouldn't
I was
be
gonna say
upset about
there's
that.
no downside
See,
to this.
I
Also,
always
you
make
say
an
that?
effort to do it, and I think sometimes it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna get charged by that rule because
That's why it's $1, man.
technology is
This
hard.
is the only warning. So it's like you're gonna forget it. Someone's gonna forget.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me at least once. I'm putting $1.
It's $1, man, but it's
Yeah.
it's to make the podcast better, one way or the other.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of dollars. I'll be honest.
I have at
You
least
got
one.
it.
I have for sure one in quarters.
Well, we're gonna make a literal jar, so if you cash app us, Andrew, we'll have to find $1 to put in there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's You're gonna have to
That's
go to
just
the
how-
bank for a full $1. That's tough.
Kashop. Kashop.
I feel like I had another pitch, but I don't.
My last pitch was that we do pitches, I think.
Yeah, I liked that pitch.
I pitched the pitch, and boy, did it pay off.
Boy, was it pitching.
What other things can we pitch here?
Do you have another pitch? Oh, I had a question for everybody.
Yeah.
Are we starting season 3 at a year? On our 52nd episode? Is that the last episode of season 2?
I mean, how many episodes were in season 1? Do we know?
I don't know, but it had to have been 20.
20. Okay.
So it'll be 20 or 32 episodes of season 2 by then.
yeah, I mean, I guess we make the rules, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Sure. Yeah, we can start. I want to make a new intro.
I'm going to make us a Spotify. I don't know how much I want to talk about what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to have like a music Spotify in time for our 1 year that I'm going to put some stuff on. So, yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, season 3 starts July 15th. July 22nd. July 15th is the finale of season 2.
Book it.
Don't listen to this episode.
Huh? Did you say don't listen to this
Burn
episode?
it. Burn
Don't
this
listen to
episode.
it. If you've gotten this far, you've came too far. What are you still doing here?
Taste you later, taste buds.
kingpalm.com/KP Taste.
Not /KP Taste. Use code KP Taste.
Man, fuck
Well, maybe
Andrew.
it'll come up.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And I'm John Mulaney.
My brain is now spoiled.
Andrew, I may have called you John Mulaney from Wish.com earlier, and I want to formally apologize.
You know, I feel like it's probably deserved.
I made some test tube stuff.
I'm stopping my
I
recording.
assumed that was a subject when the first thing Ned said was, "Oh, look, here's the test tube baby himself." You're probably right. So it started before I bailed. That's fair.
Sterling with his own riff, you know what I mean? Nobody make fun of me, I'm having a rough month. And with that, I think we just